I was the oldest player in the W. I was a rookie at 39 when the league started in 97 with the Mercury. And then I came back and played at 50 for Detroit. So I played Saturday on ESPN. And then I went back to my real job with you guys on a Monday. We're in LA. You're interviewing Phil Jackson. We're in the pre interviews, like at shoot around. And I walk out. I was sat in the back and I'm listening to you guys. And I'm walking down the hall, and Kobe goes, Nancy. And I'm like, hi, Kobe Bryant. And you got 15 minutes? I'm like, yes. He takes me in a side room. We sit down, and he goes, Natalia, Vanessa, and I watched you play Saturday. I go, oh, that's really cool. He goes, how did you feel? How did you train? What did your body feel like? What were you eating? Did you drink water? What were you taking? Electrolytes? Why did you do it mentally? How did you? I felt like I was in a think tank with him. And I finally looked at him and I went, you did win the MVP last year, and you did win the NBA championship, and you're asking a 50-year-old white woman how she feels? This is extraordinary. And it took my respect to another level for him, because he didn't care who was giving him information to be better, but he wanted to know, like, mentally, how I viewed. Was I scared? Was I not? What was my confidence like? Why would you put your legacy on the line? And I kept telling him, I respect everybody and I fear nobody. I didn't get a chance to play in my prime. I needed to close the door on my career because my brother, Deion Sanders, didn't get to close the door on his career in DC when he played for Marty Schottenheimer, and it didn't play out. And that's why he came back at 37 years old, because he didn't get to go out on his terms. I wanted to go out on my terms. And that was something, after spending so much time with Prime and him talking about that, I was like, I can do this. I can do this. I'm going to get in shape because I respect everybody. I know it's going to be hard. And really, that really solidified my relationship with Kobe. And, TJ, I'm in the studio doing games. And Matt Bonner, and who is it up in, I forget who else, but Greg Buckner, they're doing their games. And they're in front of me in the studio at Fox. And I'm behind them. And they're talking, Ed, can you believe that Kobe said that women couldn't play in, against women? And you now know me better. And I go, I'm here. I'm right behind you. I said, I played against you guys because I had no league. I was willing. It wasn't optimal, but it was doable. Okay. I know what it's like to get hit by a Karl Malone screen or pick up a charge on Mark Eaton at 5'10" and 150. It's not, clinically, I hadn't talked to Dr. Phil about why I did it, but I wanted to play the game so much that I loved it. So, yeah. So, I still have it on my phone. I said, well, let's just ask Kobe. So I text him and I go, Kobe, there's a couple radicals that I'm working with. He goes, radicals? I go, yeah, men. And they are arguing about what you said to the media the other day. And he says, when do you want to talk about it? I said, when are you available? He goes, now. Guys, I got an hour's worth of text messages. This is January 24th, Friday night, 2020.
Wow.
And I can't even use the cuss words that are on my on my phone right now, but he's like, yeah, these, Joe warriors think that they can dominate women and da da da. And he goes, you played for the Lakers. And I went, you know that? Of course. So we had been talking, and this is a good lesson for all of us in this family today. Kobe and I had been talking for 2 years about me going out and putting Gigi's team through practice for a day. And then life got busy and we're doing all this stuff. We never did it. He called me. Oh, he texted me. He goes, "Are we doing this?" I said, "Yes, I can do it next week. I have TV Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday." I couldn't be there Saturday because I was doing an appearance in Palm Springs. I called TJ, who was just landing or going to Italy because he was playing for Maccabi Tel Aviv, and they land on Sunday. So TJ knew that Kobe and I were talking about putting Gigi's team through practice. I didn't get to talk to him on Saturday. Saturday night after midnight, Kobe calls me because he's chop chop. I'm like, "Hey, Kobe, yeah, how you doing?" He goes, "Okay, details, right? You'll fly in, you'll Uber to the house, we'll grab some food, we'll hop on the helicopter, you go to the Mamba, you have as long as you want with Gigi and her team, and if you need me." And I'm like, "Duh, of course I need you." So we had the plan set. I go to this conference. TJ, this is God. I put my phone on silent, or I thought I put my phone on silent because I didn't want it to go off in this auditorium with 500 people. I sit in the last seat always, aisle, because I have the attention span of a fly. If you ever hire me, coach, I have the attention span of a fly, but I'm a hard worker. So my phone is ringing like the ringer, and I grab my purse and I bust out through the doors behind me. And it's TJ. And I'm like, "TJ, I'm at a conference." He goes, "Mother," you can tell, that tone, right, Dad? And I go, "TJ, what's wrong?" He goes, "Mom, you haven't heard." I said, "Heard what?" He goes, "Kobe Bryant died." I go, "No, he didn't. I just talked to him last night." He goes, "Mom, his helicopter crashed and I thought you were on the helicopter." So if my phone is on silent, my son doesn't hear from me for 2 hours. He probably thinks I died. But by the grace of God, it never went. I don't know why it didn't go to vibrate, but it was on. I thought I was going to have a heart attack. I couldn't breathe. I heard the Secret Service guy before I almost hit the ground go, "It's Miss Lieberman," and somebody grabbed me. One of the most difficult for me, I'm sure everybody had it, but that was too close. And that guy was so kind to me. You have no clue the love, the kindness, the mentorship that he gave me. And he treated everybody so special. Like we were like, he knew Ronaldo and Messi. He knew he knew everybody, and like everybody, Djokovic. Everybody thought that we had this like, man, we got this friendship. Well, we had this friendship with like 100 people. I thought he was one of my besties, and then it was like 100 other besties. I'm like, how does he do that?
Yeah,
He's missed.
absolutely.
Yeah, he used to call me the Mama Mamba. I said, "Why am I the Mama Mamba? Is it because I'm old?" He's like, "No, because you're mean as a snake. You're just a mama." I said, "I am mean as a snake. I am." And he said to me, he goes, "You're a dog." And I go, "I'm not a dog. I'm a wolf because wolf eat dogs."